July 15th, about a month behind schedule of what I had hoped to do. I tried to get that rye. There was a really nice seed top on that, but with the rain scheduled like it was and my off the farm job scheduled like it was, I just couldn't make it happen. So I mowed it, and the sorghum crop I had on this field came back. It's spotty, but what I want to do is put the Sweet Grazer Sorghum on here. I finally found the right variety that makes the big wide leaf. Looks like miniature corn. It's the variety that I used down here on this end of this field over here, I think 3 years ago, might have been 4. But it did a drastic improvement in that soil. This thin blade stuff didn't do so good. But this field's been off of beans now for 2 years. I'm not going to put beans on it this year. I'm going to try to go out here and prepare this land so I can plant that Sweet Grazer sorghum. It might be too wet when I get over the knoll over there on that other side where we played get the combine stuck year before last. So let's go see what happens. That worked. That's the wettest spot. She was pulling hard coming up the hill. See how going back this way works out. But it didn't take long to do that. The ground's very wet. Hope the sun will dry it out a little bit. I think I'm just going to plant it. I was able to lap. I've learned how to lap this offset and not leave a real horrible ridge. An offset will let you stay in a field, and as long as you turn left, you don't have to pick it up. But in those turns, you'll leave stuff that seed bed finisher is real handy for straightening out, smoothing out. And I didn't do that this time. I went down to the other end, came out, turned, got back in, did the same trick down here, did a little ingress on that. And since I am not even thinking about combining this is a soil amendment, a soil improvement project. Made a lot of progress on this field. Still not ready to put it back in beans. But I think I'm just going to go get the grain drill and plant it just like it is. I mean, I could get the finishing disc and run over it again, but I just don't see the need in it. You get down here under the shade of this big pecan tree and the breeze blowing, I think you might be able to see the leaves moving. It's got to be 20 degrees cooler here than it was out there in that field sitting on this tractor. Oh well. I'm going to let y'all get a look at this disaster. That field out there, that's the 6-acre field. And I planted into wet soil. Shouldn't have done it. And it rained every day for about 2 weeks after that. And then it got cold. I'm talking 2 nights back to back. It was down to like 38, 36 degrees. So I just had horrible germination. I got spots out there that just ain't no beans. Cousin and I worked together last Saturday. Let's see, today's Wednesday, the 15th. And we got all of the Allen field sprayed. We put that nice sprayer behind his John Deere 1020. And I played flag boy and he played driver. And we knocked it out. Had to refill once. And we took what was left in that tank and came back here and did a second spraying on this field. And we got about 1/3 over it. I think we filled up one more tank and got, you know, what that would do. But it was getting so late, it was close to 6 o'clock. And I'm convinced now the time to put Liberty out is from about 11 a.m. up till about 4:30. You want that full intense sun on it. You don't want to do it on a cloudy day. And you sure don't want to do it when you got a high chance of rain coming in within, I won't call it 3 hours. I've read somewhere they call it rain fast, rain proof after 2 hours. But anyhow, enough babbling. Let me show you the embarrassment. We're just going to ride down that way as I go put this up and put the grain drill together. And I'll look out across there. Everywhere that you see yellow is on the first part of the field is where there was a big blank spot, and whatever kind of weed decided to germinate came up in it. We got a good kill on it when we sprayed it Saturday. I finished spraying it this morning. So that side of the field, you're just going to see weeds. Let's roll. Right there is how far we got Saturday, and you can see we got a good kill, but a lot of open spot out there where nothing germinated. I started back spraying this morning, and there's a mud hole over here turned into a fun spot, but we'll ride there. You're just going to see the weeds now because it'll take 2 or 3 days before you can see the kill. But that's the drive down that you're going to get in beans this tall. Maybe they'll come back, maybe not. I could not get in this field. It was wet. I mean wet. And the probability of rain, which turned out to be true, there's another drive down spot. This is not so bad with that wide boom because there's the next drive down spot. And this spot just stood in water. In fact, it's got water standing in it right now, right there. And I had fun with that little Ford sliding through there, but I made it. There's one tall water hemp over there that I know probably not going to kill it. I may end up going out there and snatching that out by hand, but we'll give it time to see what happens. Spot right there just drowned it out. I don't know which is worse, too much water or not enough water, but both of them are bad. This was a wash from one of those super gully washer rains, and right over here, that little tiny field that I enjoy having, that water just shot right through the center. It just washed it out. So it's kind of a disappointment. There's another spot right there that just didn't germinate. Stayed too wet. Pitiful looking, ain't it? That right there came out pretty good. Got a little spot right there where it didn't do, but for the most part, that's a pretty good little stand of beans right there. A lot of grass and water hemp right out in here. Now, if I get the kill on this that I got over there, and I don't know why I would not, same chemical, same application rate, but you can see the drive down spots where I went through there. And you can see the missing beans. Anyhow, that's my disaster field this year. Allen field looks great. That's cousin Scott's beans in that field this year. I tried driving across that. I wouldn't even put a disc in the ground. It was so wet, I didn't even be able to mess with that. I'll get back to it later. And this road through here, it's been wet all year. If you're on a two-wheel drive pickup truck, you better get a running start to make it up that hill.